Are there any other questions from members of council? Deputy Mayor Seguin.
Thank you, Chair. I just feel shocked that this term witch hunt has been used 5-6 times tonight, this afternoon. We were presented with a lot of evidence, documented evidence by our clerk, who is a professional, who would never, ever do anything that would even come close to classifying as a witch hunt. So I'm hoping that that term will not be used throughout the rest of this appeal. Thank you.
Thank you. Won't be. It will not be used.
Are there any other questions from members of council? Okay. Oh, sorry, Councillor Garland.
Yes, just if I may, could I ask Mr. Lerner to point out the section in the bylaw that says you must be licensed to pick up a fare within the town of Coburg?
Yes, Mr. Lyman.
License is defined as an authorization under the bylaw to carry on a trade, business, or activity specified therein and shall include the license of an owner or a driver.
Thank you, Mr. Lerner.
Can I ask a question then?
No, at this point, you'll have a chance to get your summary at the end. Okay, so you can have a seat until.
Based on authority of the tax cap bylaw number 014/2014 Municipal Act 2001, the number of issues of non-compliance and lack of response to the efforts to achieve compliance that have been extended to A1 taxi by the town, the authority to exercise the decision, and the authority to revoke the licenses has been exercised reasonably and based on events and evidence provided in the exhibits presented here today in the summary. This provides to the hearing committee that there is a reasonable basis for the long-term permanent revocation of the tax cab owner licenses of 1979388 Ontario Limited or A1 Taxi to operate a taxi cab business within the town of Coburg. The revoking is based on public safety concerns as well as consumer protection. As noted earlier, pursuant to section bylaw number 014/2014, section 2.2.1, council provided through bylaw for the administration of this bylaw shall be the responsibility of the municipal clerk who is authorized to issue, renew, revoke, or suspend licenses in accordance with the provisions of the bylaw. Also pursuant to section 2.1.3, the municipal clerk is responsible to review and respond to any complaints or non-compliance issues in respect to this bylaw. In addition, the courts have considered a municipality's authority to control business licenses, including taxi licenses, in several decisions. The overall principles coming out of these decisions is that while the town has discretion, it should act fairly and impartially in the discharge of its administrative functions. The town has exercised discretion through the numerous chances and opportunities for compliance that has been given to A1 Taxi, as I outlined throughout this hearing. A1 Taxi has now responded to efforts to attain compliance and not demonstrated this reasonableness or regard for citizen public safety and protection throughout the appeal hearing today. Since the first bylaw non-compliance on May 3rd, 2019, the town was closely monitoring the situation. In December 2019, the town received additional reason to be concerned on how the A1 Taxi business was conducting their operations and not complying within the bylaw restrictions. Finally, in February 2020, the town received more non-compliance issues from A1 Taxi, which resulted in the final decision to revoke taxi license permanently from operations within the town of Coburg. Chair, hearing committee members, I would submit and ask council to support and confirm the decision of the municipal clerk to revoke the taxi owner license for A1 Taxi.
Thank you, Mr. Larmer. At this point, the appellant will now be able to summarize his presentation to the committee here.
Well, once again, my submission is, like I said, it was sort of, I feel like I've been victimized. And the bylaw, I would just want a quick question to Mr. Larman. When was the last time, have you any...
Sorry, at this point, there are no more questions,
Okay.
Mr. Larman.
And there was, to my knowledge, there has no citation been given by town of Coburg to out-of-town taxis. For example, where the airport limousines come in, pick up, even the local companies pick up, go to the airport, out of town. without a license. Has anybody ever been given issue? Not to my knowledge. It's contradicting, that's why I said that it's like a kind of gray area, as it has been for the last, I've been there 3.5 years now. And it was continuing, we would still have those licenses, but every vehicle we have is fully licensed, fully safetied every 6 months, have full insurance on them. It's properly registered in the province of Ontario. We will not do any, what Mr. Larimer asked me a question once before. I was shocked when he even asked me that you know, the safety's been done, where are they done? I do have, my operation runs out of 125 Densmore, that's the official address there, which I still own it. That's right next to the company, there's a garage in there, which we service our own vehicles. And last year I purchased Motel 401 on Division to consolidate, cut costs, move the operation, just a dispatch from 125 Densmore to 1144, which is the Motel 401, because it serves two purposes. I don't have to have that many employees. I was cutting costs to make sure the company survives. I do admit maybe Mr. Larimer's right, after when he suspended all of them, we didn't want to shut down totally because we have a lot of corporate accounts and we had to service the hospital, and which we have an account with, which is not no cash chain hand. And they were being serviced because nobody else serviced them. We were waiting, sometimes customers were waiting 2.5, 3 hours. I do admit we were wrong doing it, but that is not enough reason to suspend all the vehicles or shut down the company. Yes, maybe should suspend 2 licenses, 3 licenses for 3 months, 2 months, but don't shut down the company. Don't shut down making calls, you know. It's like being picked down, that's the way we feel. So, and submission is up to the council here, whatever they decided, I'm happy with it, whether, you know. But I was genuinely concerned about, there's no way this town should have a 2-hour service. No way. So we were trying to help to facilitate that. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe it was the dispatcher made a mistake. I don't know who did it because I'm not on hand every day here. So at the end of the day, I'm just going to ask the council to give me a reprieve on that one so we can operate, at least have a little bit of competition in town of Coburg, and we can provide a better service. That's the only thing I can say.
Okay, thank you.